Hi, Dismadraws, and thank you for coming. You came for the Oreos in Gin, Razor, and Hi, Blanco. How is everyone doing today? Razor, thank you for redeeming first. Amazing. I hope that everyone is doing really well. And my camera is messed up, of course. How's everyone doing today? You like the retro start? Perfect, thank you. Welcome, Dandy. Welcome, everyone. No, Razor. You redeemed first, therefore you are first. This keyboard is not a Keychron. This keyboard is actually just something that I bought off Amazon. I think it was maybe $50. So yeah. But the keyboard is not what I'm here to talk about today. And hopefully my camera lasts long enough for me to, I don't know, show other stuff today as well. So I'm actually here today. I'm playing, oh wow, Mega Man is small right now. I'm here today playing on my PlayStation TV. You can see the PlayStation TV is right here. And the PlayStation TV, if you don't know, is actually a PlayStation Vita that was put into console form that outputs to HDMI, and it lets you play PS1 games just like you can see all the way up. I was gonna say all the way up there, but essentially it like does a lot of weird things to the games. Lets you play PS1, PSP, and PS Vita games, and yeah, the Vita was definitely ahead of its time, Dandy. So yeah, like that. It was a cool box, and the Vita itself is great for playing all these types of games. But when Sony made the PlayStation TV, they went ham on adding like different things to make 3D games smoother on a TV. So it went like ham. So it's not really considered a great way to play retro games like Mega Man 4, like you can see up here a little bit. But here, I'll make it a little bigger. But when you hack your Vita, you can actually make it display exactly as you want it to, which actually lets me put out even better video. Like since this outputs digital video, I can go digital to something else and go even crazier. Macros 617, welcome. And yes, my PlayStation TV is hacked. I totally recommend that anyone. Oh, by the way, is the music too loud? Let me know if the music or the game are too loud. But essentially, I totally recommend that you hack your Vita and your PlayStation TV. My PlayStation TV is hacked specifically so that I could add a USB flash drive on the back, which lets me put a bunch of games on it. Normally, these the SD cards for it are notoriously expensive, which are one of the reasons why it didn't really do so well. So yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Macros. Macros says he got hit with an ad. So I'll put this over here for now, but hopefully he gets back soon. Essentially, when you hack your Vita, you get to unlock a lot of different things to it. Most importantly, I get to unlock extra space. Like all these games that I currently have on my Vita, you would not be able to see normally. Let's actually make this full screen because so that everyone can see it a little bit more easily. Let's do that. Oh no, everyone get hit with an ad. Also, whatever you're seeing right now is fine. It's okay. This is on purpose. Just let me do that, and you're good. Yeah, like, I'm sorry that everyone has to kind of go through that. But anyway, so like I was saying, once you get your... Oh yeah, I'm sorry it looks like this, like it's tearing. There's going to be reasons for this, and I'll tell you all about it in a minute. But essentially, if all of you are back from ads, that'll be great. But I have like a ton of games, and these are all almost all free games on the PlayStation Vita that I got for free. The only ones that I went out and bought I are like these PSP games and a lot of my PS1 games. Purple Pixel, welcome to the stream. Was I ever into Game Boy? Well, actually, let me throw this at you as well. Yes, I am into Game Boy. Not only am I into Game Boy, I have my own game. This is my cousin's Game Boy Advance. I have another one that I bought on display. But I don't know. Let's take a look at what I have here. I have a Game Boy player for my GameCube, and it doesn't end. Wait, there's more. I have a Game Boy player for my orange GameCube. But wait, there's more. I also have a Game Boy player for my black GameCube. But wait, there's more. I have a Game Boy player for my silver GameCube. I'm sorry to flex on you all like this, but someone asked, so I had to deliver. But I will also say, but wait, there is more. I have a Super Game Boy that I use my Super Nintendo. And, yeah, I heard you like Game Boy. But today's stream isn't actually about the Game Boy, but I'm glad to ask any questions about Game Boy. But yeah, I like Game Boy. I also love, I have a bunch of games, but I do also have flash carts that let me play on different consoles and stuff. So if you don't have these, one is called the EverDrive Game Boy X5, and the other one is called the EverDrive GBA X5. These both let you play Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on authentic hardware, and they use like legit chips to like do everything you can. Did I get Shantae on a limited run release? No, so I actually don't get many limited run releases. Yeah, yeah, Macross. I ended up getting these because these are considered like some of the best ones. There is one that has like better capability with saving the games and stuff, but I decided to just keep it simple in this case. And I use these every once in a while, especially if I stream Game Boy Advance games. I use one of these GameCubes to stream, like directly through the Game Boy player, especially because I have, for example, the digital out port on the purple one. I have like multiples of these that I use to get HDMI for my GameCube, and that really lets me get a crisp signal for that. Do I have EverDrives for other consoles? I do not, actually. Only my Game Boy so far, and this is something that I prioritized buying a year ago for different things that I wanted to do, especially because I knew I really wanted to mess around with the Game Boy player. Oh god, speaking of my GameCube, if you didn't know, yes, Monday, and the video is now up on my YouTube channel, link in my bio, I can start saying that now. I installed a blue retro adapter on my GameCube, on the front of my on the control panel, and that lets me use Bluetooth controllers on my GameCube. So yeah, I have used a DualShock 4 to play GameCube games. And I put out, and again, if you check the link in my bio, one of the videos on my Instagram and TikTok is I used an N64 controller to play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the GameCube using an N64 controller. So yeah, if you catch the streams and you catch all these different things, I do different things and I play different games and stuff. It's a hell of a time. I'm gonna go ahead and put these away because these are not. I'm not streaming this today. But I was gonna say, other consoles I have not prioritized getting EverDrives for. I probably will end up getting an EverDrive for the Super Nintendo that I have, and I will probably also get one for the N64. Those are the only other two consoles with cartridge slots that I have. I don't have any original Sega hardware. I have like a Sega Genesis Mini that I keep around, but I don't have an original Sega Genesis. So I'll be getting those EverDrives. The retro market is getting really crazy with pricing right now. So like when I bought these GameCubes, I could get some of them for $100 for the GameCube with the Game Boy player, but without any cables or anything. So these are like going up in price a lot. The hardest one to get was probably this orange one because it's Japanese. So I had to get one from a Japanese retailer, get the Game Boy player from a Japanese retailer, and I also ended up getting a Japanese copy of Smash the Lone Homeroos from. Yeah, like PlayStation, Purple Pixel says PS2 games are going for $300, and I don't disbelieve that. I wish I didn't randomly lose my PS2 games. I have like Street Fighter Alpha Anthology and stuff like that, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 to play on. So I really miss that, and the only caveat, the only like, silver lining for not having my PS2 games is that my PS2 no longer reads discs, so I just use a hard drive in the back for that. I would have loved to keep my games, but no hard drive. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back. Oh, Ludwig, welcome to the stream, and thank you for making me hydrate. This is for you. Oh no, Purple Pixel. I'm sorry. Purple Pixel says that his PS2 games got scratched up in the movement. I'm very sorry to hear that. All right, there's no real way for me to segue away from Game Boys to oh, Purple Pixel, I'm so sorry. She said that she got her discs scratched in a move. So yeah, like just to talk to you about this, when I play on the Super Game Boy, I go ahead and put this in if it would ever fits correctly. I've done this before. Why doesn't it fit today? There it is. So it fits right in, and I can play any Game Boy or early Game Boy Color game on the Super Game Boy. But what I plan to use for this in the future, is use my Game Boy camera on the Super Game Boy so that I can point the Super Nintendo at me directly so that I can use the Super Game Boy as a camera. But that's a little ways off. Ludwig says, before I pirate, I'm on the search for Asura's Wrath for PlayStation 3. That is a niche game, and if it's not on if it's on PC, I would almost suggest to get it on PC because it's high tide that game is probably not going to be sold anywhere anymore. Yeah, Asura's Wrath is dope. I never got to play it, but I like wanted to. It was during the time that I kind of just ended up just playing way too much Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, and Pokemon. Like those were the 3 games on my rotation. So while I have a bunch of PS3 games, like I missed a lot of PS3 games at the time as well. Purple Pixel wants to know what are my favorite retro games on Game Boy, PS1, and PS2. Favorite games. Game Boy, I would say my favorite game is probably Link's Awakening or any 2D Zelda game on the Game Boy is my favorite Game Boy game. 6 Second Sunrise 8. Are you a bot? Because I will definitely... What is this? Yeah, are you a bot? Because if so, I can ban him. Yeah, pretty much. There you go. Cool. Banned. Gone. Done. But yeah, so... Before we talk Sony, what is my favorite game for the PS1? The PS1, what's funny? I played Symphony of the Night this year. That's a pretty big contender. Metal Gear Solid is a big contender. Let me put the game back on because y'all are I don't want to bore y'all with the with just this going on here. And I'm actually surprised that my camera has not really lagged as much as it could. All right, so what else was there? I have Metal Gear Solid was a really fun game that I like to play on PS1. I didn't really own too many PS1 games on PS1 at the time. All my PS1 games are digital now. The only ones that are missing from here are Crash Bandicoot for PS1 because I can't transfer it to my PlayStation TV yet. And this space here that's in between is where Metal Gear Solid would be, but I am also having trouble putting that on the 3DS. Oh, sorry, not my 3DS, the PlayStation TV. Ludwig says it would be very fun to watch me play Metal Gear Solid. I'm very anal retentive when it comes to playing Metal Gear Solid games. Like you would see me end up restarting the game every 2 seconds, because I like playing Metal Gear games. So yeah, but PS1 games, the ones that I played, and I have not played all of these. The only PS1 games that I actually have physically on me is Pac-Man World, specifically because it was in a CD sleeve that I brought around with me. But of the PS1 games that I've played, let me see. I played Final Fantasy 1 on the Game Boy Advance and Final Fantasy 4, which I have here on multiple consoles. The PSP version is the only version I have not played yet, but Final Fantasy 1 and 2 I played. So Final Fantasy 1 I played on Game Boy Advance. Final Fantasy 7 I played on a PS2, but I have gotten pretty far playing on my PS3 as a PS1 classic. Final Fantasy 9 I very much enjoyed. I have not played these games like most of these other games either, so these are in the backlog. And watch in the future, I'm gonna have a bigger backlog. But I'm gonna have like a whole backlog feature to my stream as well. All of these games, I enjoyed Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Pac-Man World was not great, but I ended up buying it because I want to make sure that I can play it when I can. What else is there? That's pretty much it when it comes to the PS1 games that I've played. Like the only one that's not shown is Crash Bandicoot, which for whatever reason I cannot transfer over to my PlayStation TV, and Metal Gear Solid, which I'm also having trouble transferring over. And this is like security stuff as well. And finally, my favorite PS2 game. I can't say that I have a favorite PS2 game because all of the PS2 games that I love to play are like heavy, like all tied for #1, and those would be like Metal Gear Solid 3, Street Fighter Alpha Anthology I played all the time, Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, which had Street Fighter 3 in it as well. Oh, you know what? Sorry, my apologies. I do have a favorite PS2 game, and it is actually one that I, for whatever reason, have owned multiple times. So here's another flex moment, I guess. My favorite PS2 game, hands down. Oh, let's put this camera up. My favorite PS2 game, hands down, is Zone of the Enders, the second runner. It's like a mech action game, which is the sequel to a game called Zone of the Enders, aka Zone of the Enders is the. If you guys know Zone of the Enders, you don't know it for Zone of the Enders. You know it for this is the game that came. The original one came with the demo for Metal Gear Solid 2. That's what everyone bought it for. They didn't buy it for Zone of the Enders, but this game was like a complete improvement over the original, and I loved it so much that when it came out on PS3, I got it again, and it came out for free digitally, so I got it there as well. And of course, when it came out on PS4 and PC, I could not when it came on PC, I bought it on sale. This is actually my cousin's copy that he gave to me. And fun fact, I've platinumed Zone of the End. There's a second runner on both PS3 and PS4. I did try to platinum it on PC, but I'm like, to get that, you have to get an A completion ranking. It goes up to like double S, and I want to say I'm too good. I'm gonna use air quotes. I'm too good at the game to get just an A rank. I end up getting like an S, unfortunately. So yeah, there you go. That's my second flex. I have a lot of stuff to show off. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome. I'm Mr. Morrow Streams. I play retro games, and I play retro games. I try to play retro games on stream as much as I can. And I'm actually building out my YouTube content for next year. I'm gonna do a couple tutorials and stuff for games. So one of the things I'm doing tonight is I'm like building up on PS1, PSP, and PS Vita content, and part of that is to show off like how to do that on the PlayStation TV, and more importantly, how to use the RetroTINK-5X to, you know, enhance the resolution of these games. And if you don't know what a RetroTINK-5X is, the 5X takes retro games and it's a scaler. So what it'll do is it'll make your retro games, which are a small resolution. So essentially what it'll do is, if the game is a small resolution like that, it will sorry, one second. It will actually take your game and make it large on your screen. It'll make it fit your screen better, and it'll do so with minimum latency. And that's something that I'm really big into. The minimum latency thing is hugely important. Oh, camera full. It's hugely important to me because if you play fighting games, and this is something I went over in like one of my older Reels TikToks, is that you play fighting games and you play with lag. No one likes playing with lag, so everyone tries to minimize lag as much as possible. So yeah. Oh, Purple Pixel, by the way, says under the radar game you loved on PS2 was Kinetica, if anyone remembers that. I've never heard of Kinetica. It just, I hear the name and I think of a game called Rez, but I'm pretty sure it's a completely different style of game. So I'll go ahead and check that out at some point. Thank you for the recommendation, Purple Pixel. So yeah, like that's what I'm doing. And tonight, for example, I'm going to like just be recording a bunch of different footage. You will see me actually play a bunch of different games this time, as opposed to Monday, when I was putting the blue retro adapter in my GameCube, which I got working, by the way. It turns out if you have something that just throws out a Bluetooth signal wantonly, the blue retro adapter will connect to the to that thing, and it won't let you do anything, and it'll mess up using your experience of using Bluetooth controllers on the GameCube. Once I turned off that LED light strip, it worked just fine. So yeah. Okay, so my camera's still working, thank God. All right, cool. So what was I talking about before? The PlayStation TV. Normally to stream, you would have to put it through a splitter because it has copyright encryption on it. But with the RetroTINK-5X, you know, when you use the RetroTINK-5X, you have to use a converter to convert from HDMI to component, and that gets rid of the copy protection automatically. Purple Pixel says, you loved Rez, but Kinetica was a racing game with humans and thongs in a motorbike suit with wheels in the hands. You had to perform tricks to gain boosts. Is this a Japanese game? This sounds Japanese. Extremely Japanese. Like, extremely Japanese. I feel like the only other game that compares is a game called Cho Aniki. I believe it was Cho Aniki. The one, it's a game where these guys are running in front of you, and they run into a wall. Like, these really buff dudes with very small amounts of clothes are run into a wall and make a shape, and you have to match the shape. Or it's like Buriki 1. No, not Buriki 1. That's a different thing. Back to the PlayStation TV. So normally when you play on the PlayStation TV, you the game is completely scaled incorrectly, and it makes it a really bad experience for playing on your television. Like, you want to play at the time when it came out, you wanted to play Vita, PSP, and PS1 games on a Vita and not on one of these, because the experience was just not good. But with custom homebrew, someone eventually made something called the Sharpscale hack. And what that does is it lets you like basically unlock the power of the PlayStation TV and makes all the games exactly the size that they need to be. And that makes it very sharp, and you want the sharpest pixels possible when you're playing on your TV so that it doesn't look, I don't know, blurred or something. Maybe for 3D games you would want it to be blurred, but for 2D games, definitely not. You definitely want it to be as sharp as possible so that you can see those beautiful pixels. Or at least I think so. And then once you get to that point, then yeah, you can start applying all these filters and stuff. So yeah, like, I'm gonna go ahead and like run through that right now, because like, again, I'm like recording footage for my YouTube while doing this and talking to you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. How is everyone, by the way? Purple Pixel says, no, Kinetica was made by Sony Santa Monica Studios. It has the same engine as God of War was built on. Okay, that's, I don't know, sometimes I think Santa Monica is also weird, but you know, since they made the God of War series, that's fine. That's fine. So on this PlayStation TV thing, we don't need the splitter anymore. We can just go straight to one of the other things that I had here. There it is. So we don't need this anymore. We can put this to the side. And what we want to do is connect the PlayStation TV via HDMI to the YPBPR converter, which is just component. And then you want to connect those cables to the RetroTINK-5X. The RetroTINK-5X takes it takes component, S-video, and composite in this particular one, and outputs HDMI so that it works great with your TV. Now, I will say I am part of the RetroTINK community, and I'm on their Discord a lot. And I have been contributing to their wiki on getting the optimal settings for the RetroTINK-5X. And that just means that, like, once you plug everything in, if you're satisfied with the way that it looks, keep playing your game. But if you want, you can get even sharper. You can get an even sharper experience with the RetroTINK-5X. Now, after you do that, you go ahead and connect it to the TINK-5X. I'm having some trouble doing that because these wires are very tight and small. Like, these 18-inch cables will, in fact, mess up your day. They are very strong. Okay, so this is all connected and everything. The last thing you want to do, well, not the last thing. You definitely want to connect this to the to my capture card, and let's go ahead and see if that works. Turn this on. There it is. So now you should be able to see the blue screen, and that's fine when you see it over here. The other thing that you want to do is you want to connect the power for the converter. So this is like the crazy setup that I had for this thing. And there it is. It like connects right away. Purple Pixel says that her day has been really well, just been sleepy and doing job applications. What are you applying for? Hopefully like you're employed for the holidays. I'd hate to hear that someone is unable to work for the holidays, but if you are unemployed, I hope you do get a job soon since you're applying. And you also ask, how am I doing today? I'm actually pretty good. I'm in a very good mood today. I went ahead, got up early. You know, it's one of those things. You get up early, you shower early, you do the dishes, you make your breakfast, and you start working. I've been working heavy on content today. The YouTube video that I put up today, link in my bio, is like took a very long time to edit, render, and post up, and it's finally up. Been making a ton of content today. Finished up making 2 reels and all of the stuff that I put on my Instagram today. So if you are coming from Instagram, Discord, Twitter, etc., I did not post to my Twitter. I am a big dumb. Any of those places, you know, welcome to my stream. I do normally play video games, and like I said, I'm building content today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So like this is already built up. You know, I no longer need to have like the game on the side. So if you didn't know, you know, this the game should take the full screen. There it is. The game will go ahead and take up the full screen. There is a remote that comes with the 5X that you need to use to play games and stuff. Let's see, what is this on? Oh, this is already on what it needs to be on. This is perfect. Ludwig says if I need some rendering done, he has a work computer with a 12GB Quadro card. That sounds amazing. All right, so I do already have the presets made for PlayStation TV. But also when you do this, it's almost plug and play. The only thing you need to do is like move some pixels around, and it should be fine after that. Like literally put in some options here. And this looks complicated, but normally you just plug it in and go. So as I was mentioning, the PlayStation TV plays Vita games, and it also plays PSP games in like perfect resolution. The only thing is that the 5X is not made for HD resolution, so it will pull some tricks to save on the processing. And it's called it's actually called chroma subsampling. But once you do that, even if you do that, it's still a great way to play these types of games. Papers, Please was a Vita game. Yeah, a lot of the games that were indie games on PC or coming out on Switch now came out on the Vita because PlayStation decided to make development for the Vita as cheap and easy as possible, and everyone was really happy about that. The only other thing I have to say about that is that the Nintendo GameCube, not the GameCube, the Nintendo Switch is actually considered the Vita 2.0 because it not because of the Nintendo library or anything, but because so many indie games flocked to the PlayStation Vita to begin with, that's where they went ahead and played those games. If you guys didn't know, there's a little game called Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. Have I seen the PlayStation Vita 2? Like the GameCube, the 2.0, the Slim, or are you talking about some other console that someone made a render of? Oh, the GPD4 win? No, the official PlayStation Vita 2 is the Steam Deck because PlayStation is releasing their games on Steam now, so you can use a Steam Deck to play PlayStation games officially on the go. Speaking of which, so yeah, Macross was wondering if I saw the Vita 2, and I said that it is it's the Steam Deck. I am probably going to end up getting a Steam Deck next year. They are easy to get. I'm also getting a new PC next year. Like I have to, the PC that I'm currently using either plays games or streams, does not do both at the same time, so I definitely need a second PC to be able to do both and create my content, especially because it took 3 hours to render my video. So with a new PC, it'll render faster, hopefully. So if you didn't know, another thing about the PlayStation TV is that the PlayStation TV can use a DualShock 4, and with that it uses, you can see on the screen that I have like a finger moving around. That is for emulating the touchpad. I cannot actually touch the screen, so what I do is I just go ahead and hit that. I have played a little bit of sorry about that. I have played a little bit of Arkham Origins Blackgate. I literally just played like a few seconds of it and gotten to a certain point in the game, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I will say, it's a little unfortunate, but it turns out that when you run the PlayStation TV through a...
Alright, so how do I upload this again?
When you run the PlayStation TV through a, the component converter, it actually, like, really lowers the volume of the game, so I have trouble hearing it myself. Actually, is it even on? Oh. Do you guys hear the game at all? Oh, you know what? I probably cannot because there it is. I got it now. I hear it now. All right, so I don't know what exactly happened, but Batman basically is chasing Catwoman around. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play this for a little bit.
What kind of girl do you think I am? Because chances are, you're right.
Oh. Damn, Batman just be hitting the Danes. Uh-oh. This is like totally not like...
way to end a first date. I hoped you were a gentleman.
I was being gentle. Now tell me what you took.
Just some files, and I've already used this to send them to my employer.
You tell me what was in the files, and I'll see about getting you sent somewhere less dangerous than Blackgate.
I like a little danger.
Ooh.
And besides, what's in those files isn't my business. My business is stealing them.
Gotham City Police, keep your hands where I can see.
Oh no, Batman and Catwoman are working together now. Well, at least that's what the police say.
Oh, he's good.
All right, so it is 8:45. We've been playing this for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and play it till like 9:10. So let's see how this game goes.
Better way to get my attention, Gordon. I just happened to be listening to the police band.
I'm sure we'll think of something. Maybe if you gave us your cell number.
What do we know?
There was an explosion at Blackgate about 6 hours ago. They think maybe an escape attempt went bad.
And the inmates took advantage and overran the guards.
Afraid so. They're in a standoff with my men positioned outside the prison gates.
Hostages?
The entire prison staff.
Blackgate. Seems like we were just there.
You don't have to tell me.
I'll approach the prison from the riverside.
It's a sequel to Batman Arkham Origins.
Practically a sheer wall down to the water. Batman. They're all in there. From petty thieves to the worst of the worst. And almost every one of them has a grudge against you.
I'd be alright.
And they're about to get their shot.
I'd be alright. This has like a cool, like, graphic novel-y sort of ordeal going on as well. Like, I'm really into it. I just was not able to get into it first because to play the game you needed a touchpad, and my PlayStation TV originally came with a DualShock 3, which does not have a touchpad.
How about giving a girl a break, fellas? I'm just trying to get out of here.
Our boss wants a word with you. I don't think so, buddy. She's mine.
They let her
Why
just
would anyone need little old me?
go in her costume.
Doesn't matter to me, lady. I just got orders, and that's that. Over here! He's right here!
This has like very similar gameplay to Arkham Origins. That guy's foot is clipping through this other guy. It's hilarious.
How did you get so popular? Besides the obvious.
Hey, when things went boom,
They let her
I was
keep
just
her
gonna
whip?
grab my suit and find a way out of here. Like you said, Blackgate's too intense for a sweet little thief like me. But then they jumped me, each trying to keep me from joining the other's side.
What do you mean, side?
The heavy hitters hate each other, especially Black Mask and Joker.
Well, those
They've
two
all
guys.
staked out their own territories inside the prison. The way I hear it, Penguin has the cell blocks and controls movement around Blackgate. He locked all the staff in a cell on Blackgate's lowest level, the Arkham wing. Black Mask's taken charge of the prison's industrial complex. He decides where there's power and where there isn't. And the Joker's holding down the administration building, which has the computers that encrypt the codes for the locks on the Arkham cells.
Interesting.
Here's the bad news. To get to the hostages, someone has to go to the industrial complex to restore power to the Arkham wing, get through the cell blocks to get down there, and have the crypto sequencer that unlocks the hostage's cell.
This is shaping up to be a long night.
So let's spend it together.
Excuse me.
I can work the bad guys from the inside and feed you information as you work your way through the prison.
You're a criminal. Why should I trust you?
Because I have an incentive.
Ooh.
What do you want?
What you promised me to begin with. You can help get me somewhere less dangerous, where I can serve out a shorter sentence.
You mean someplace easier to escape from?
Same
You
thing.
think I want to see those innocent people down there hurt? I'm just a thief, not a psychopathic murderer like everyone else in here. But if you don't want my help, I'll be on my way, and you can take your chances alone.
Wait. No tricks.
For you, only treats. You gonna be able to find your way around okay?
I've got it covered.
I'll be in touch.
Very cool. Oh, interesting. So I need to go to I should have to go to the admin wing to get to the industrial place with like some crypto whatever to get to put power back into the cell block so I can release the hostages. So let's do this first. Or let's see if we can do this first at least. By the way, how does the game look? I would put on something like, I don't know, scan lines or something, but I feel like it's inappropriate for streams to have scan lines. You would have to put your game in full screen to see if it has one. Though I will say my favorite scan lines are these. It's called Consumer One. It basically mimics a CRT television. So if you put your game in full screen, you should have like a softening effect. But you know, it's like it's sort of a very sharp softening effect, and it makes it look a little. Actually, the game looks a little bit more like a comic book when you do this. And the game is on a 2D plane. That's really interesting. Oh, before I continue, let me go ahead and put my this status up so I can show that in the YouTube video later. And it says that there is 1.7 milliseconds of lag because there's a frame buffer, so that's very, very small. All right, let's turn this off. There is an LCD one, but the LCD one doesn't work correctly in this case, so we just do this. All right. All right, no, I want to run. All right. Can I run or? Oh, there you go. You hold down X to run. And you only go in 2 dimensions. That's fine. Alright, so I need something to get in here. I whatever. Really interesting gameplay. Why is Blackgate built over a cliff like this?
Sorry to disturb you, Director. You asked to be notified when the feed from Blackgate was running? As you can see, there have been some unexpected developments.
There's too much risk of our exposure. You need to pull the plug.
I make the decisions on this op, and I say we keep going. There's something to be gained here.
How'd they put a camera behind Catwoman's butt? We're sleeping. Uh-oh. Who's sleeping? Well, I can't talk to that, dude. Use the crypto sequencer to hack security consoles. Locate the correct code with the left stick and press X to hack. No. It's 728. There you go. Interesting. Oh. That was freaky. There's a bunch of dead dudes hanging from the ceiling. Oh, okay, so there's like different things that you can do. That's unintuitive, but whatever. This doesn't make any sense to me. How do I... That's fine.
Joker.
Hello, valued guest. Do you like what I've done to the place? I haven't quite finished. I'm sure you'll see more of my improvements as you go along.
I'm not going anywhere, Joker, and neither are you. You'll give me the codes for the crypto sequencer and we'll end this here.
No, I don't think so.
Where do you get a
I'm
full
going
suit
to the
from?
warden's office to finish my alterations, while you go find the warden. I won't even make you search, that's how gracious a host I am. The warden's in the conference room. He's tied up in a meeting, and tempers are running high.
Huh?
Getting explosive, you might say.
Wow, look at those effects, man. That's amazing.
Boy, when you do things, you do them with a bang, don't you?
Huh?
I heard that all the way over in the industrial facility.
What were you doing over there?
Playing well with others. You should try it sometime.
I'm not big on play.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that. Any luck getting those codes from the Joker?
Not yet. That's going to take some work.
You better start working then. Those hostages are gonna start running out of air pretty quickly.
Excuse me?
Meaning?
Ah, jeez.
Would have been nice to know that a little earlier.
Alright, so that's where I need to go, apparently. I wonder if this game is basically just, I did not see those teeth. I wonder if this game is basically like a Metroidvania, if you will. Interesting. So it actually does do detective mode there. That's cool, but how do I aim at things?
Can't get across that gap. Wait, Wayne Corp was putting in new elevators in the administration building. Maybe there's one of our cable launchers lying around somewhere.
Hmm. Well, there you go. I have to head up. Alright, let's get moving. I mean, that doesn't help me. At least not in this case. That's not where I need to go. Can't head up there, though. Wonder what that is. We'll find out. Useless to me. I mean, yeah, okay, so this is great, but I need that for, like, something else. Nope, that's not working at all. There you go. Not intuitive, but okay. Looks like that might lock later.
Bad timing. You just happened to show up on the day the prison decided to spray for bats.
Oh no. Great. So I got him. That one, I want that one. So there must be something here, right? Alright, now that I know that this game is more like a Metroidvania, but like in a weird way, it's not...
Never foil my master plan! Never! Did that sound alright? I've been working on that.
What's this say? Spooky.
When
Oh,
I run
it's-
a gang, I'll talk to him with more
It's
respect.
3D now.
Indicate. Everybody, get over here now! Not again!
With like, yeah, it's...
Nowhere to run! On me! I got him! Bring him down!
And if you've ever actually played the Arkham games are actually really fun. So I'm surprised that like they were able to kind of put that gameplay into this. Alright, no, that can't be the only one. Kill the bat. Huh. Now I'll go this way. Am I going the right way? Looks like I am. What does this say? Nope, gotta go back. Was I here already? Can't remember if I was or not. That's fine. Whoops. I've not been here yet.
Librarian's in danger, Batman. Check it out. Get it? Librarian? Check it out.
Jeez.
Some days, it don't pay to get out of bed. He's gotta be close. We'll find him.
Nope, that's not what I needed. That's not where I need to go.
I gotta come in and do all this overtime, which isn't even paid.
It's got like all the right angles and stuff too.
Yeah, I can play it cool. No problem.
They both have guns, so I want to take him down. Oh no, I want to take this one down first.
We got him! Over here! I got you! You found it!
I screwed that one up.
I won't hesitate!
And I'm dead. Jeez, that was brutal. Alright, well, since I died my first time, it's a good time to rage quit. Right? Cool, so that was Arkham Origins Blackgate, which is a Vita game. Let's see if we can save. No. No, oh dang, I did not want to do that. Whatever, it's fine. It looks like the game auto saves. And that's fine. So, if you didn't know, the PlayStation TV has 3 output modes, which are 720p, 1080i, and 480p. When you want to play the games to their maximum potential, you do kind of want to use all 3, depending on what you're doing. So since I'm playing PlayStation Portable and PlayStation TV games, PSP and Vita games, I want to go ahead and use the 1080i mode specifically, even if that doesn't give me like the best colors possible. And so like since I just finished playing a Vita game, I'm gonna go ahead and play a PlayStation Portable game. This is probably my most played PSP game, Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. And yeah, when you use this, you can play games on the screen perfectly. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to play PSP games on a TV before, using the component cables for a PSP, but originally what it would look like is a small screen inside of it looks like a small screen inside of your big TV. And I'll show you right now. Like it sort of just looked like this. And it really sucked when it did that because you would have to use your TV scaling to help fix it. It still wasn't even that good. So being able to play it full screen like this is actually the way to go. And I love the intro to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. It's very good. Nostalgic even. And I joke around a lot that Capcom, which who made Monster Hunter, really only makes 3, maybe 4 different types of games. And that's like Mega Man games, including like the platforming and boss rush, beat 'em ups, which Devil May Cry falls into, Resident Evil games, and fighting games. So this is more of the combination of like beat 'em ups and Mega Man boss rush type of deal. You go ahead and you fight these big monsters, you collect their parts, and you make weapons and armor out of them, and then you go ahead and fight bigger and badder monsters. So, you know, this person's fighting a large green wyvern, and their green wyvern's cool, so you make parts, and then you fight bigger red wyverns or like larger ground wyverns and stuff. They're always pretty cool. So yeah, like as you can see, like this person took the ooh, Macross remembers Portable Third in Japanese with the English patch. I used to have that. I used to have that as well. I kind of wish I bought a copy for the PSP, but you know, we're not there anymore. We're not there anymore, unfortunately. And I did buy Freedom Unite twice. Once physically to play on a PSP, and then once digitally to play here on the PlayStation TV. And there's the big bad of the game. All right, Macross. Macross says, so hear me out. Well, I start up Freedom Unite. This is not the same. I got a Japanese PAN account. Okay. Japanese has a Macross has a Japanese PlayStation Network account. You bought Portable Third. Okay, nice. Oh god, this is like the beginning of the game. By the way, this is not my original save. Like, my original save has been lost to time. I'm not even playing around when I say that. Like, my PSP, I gifted... Actually, no, my PSP was on loan from a friend of mine so that I could play Freedom Unite, and he has a brother who wanted to play, so I just sort of gifted it back. So I never got to play it again, even though I have two PSP games. I have Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and I have Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Those are the two physical PlayStation portable games that I bought. So, but I repurchased them because I love them so much on the PlayStation TV. But Macross says, you got a Japanese account to buy Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Portable Third on, and you played that on ad hoc. Did you use the special Monster Hunter Portable Third ad hoc server? Because there was a special Portable Third ad hoc server. I also have a Japanese PlayStation Network account. Also lost the time. I don't even want to think about that. But I did use that to get ad hoc party, but I never used it for anything else because I can't put an American credit card on a Japanese account. It's very annoying. The person says, you're awake. Look at how sharp this text is. Like, in any other version, it would not look as good. Oh, no, you shouldn't get up yet. It's best if you rest for just a little while longer. You fell from a cliff, but the snow must have cushioned your fall. How wonderful. You were bruised and suffered a bit of frostbite, so recovery will take a few days. I'm not so much worried about your bruising your back as the bruise to my ego. You're definitely going to need some extra days of rest. Nah, I'm good. I'm chilling. Macross says Macross did not play on the Japanese server. This was back when the game just came out. It was great, and I did it just to get to use their right analog for camera controls. Oh. You bought Portable Third on the Vita. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that is something that you can do as well, and I'll show you in a second when I have control of my character. This nice little cozy home I have, a 2-bedroom house. Not even 2-bedroom, sorry. It's a studio with a separate kitchen. I don't know where the bathroom is though. $20 million in the New York real estate market though. Oh god, every time I play this, I just get reminded of how difficult Monster Hunter used to be for people. All right, let's see. Okay, face buttons don't do anything yet. But start button lets me use this. Anything I want to do right now? Oh, doesn't this have... Oh, this has Dolby Pro Logic on it. This is amazing. All right. I'm very excited for the Select Online Gathering Hall. Okay. I'm very excited for this because if you guys are into retro gaming, you should catch a channel called Retro RGB who goes way more in depth into way more topics than I ever will. But he just put out a video on surround sound with retro consoles, and the fact that I can use Dolby Pro Logic 2 for surround sound on Monster Hunter is exciting. Like I am ecstatic with this. But for now, we'll go ahead and put it in. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and put it in boost mode. And Macross says, "This is back when you actually had to hunt monsters." Man, like the gameplay is still difficult for me sometimes. But I will say, what is the best? You know what? I'm gonna use the giant slow sword. The gameplay is difficult still a lot of the time, but the quality of life improvements are second to none. I will just say, like, and I remember playing the version. I played the version that came before this for like a few minutes, and I immediately was just like, never want to do that again. Not doing that again. All right, we're gonna put on our armor and we're gonna put on the giant sword. The big, slow, giant sword that pisses everyone off. So if you didn't know, oh, everyone has things on them. This actually looks, I don't know. I don't want to say that it looks very pixelated. It probably looks fine on stream because it's smaller, but like it looks a little smeared. So I'm glad I didn't put anti-aliasing on it. But if you didn't know, when you play on the PlayStation TV or PlayStation Vita, you have access to a settings menu, which, ta-da, allows you to set the right stick on a controller for something. The PlayStation TV, let me see, let's turn the camera on and make the camera full screen. The PlayStation TV has a right stick on it. I don't have a PlayStation TV, the PlayStation Vita, I don't have a TV. Let me say that one more time. I have a PlayStation TV. I do not have a PlayStation Vita, but the PlayStation Vita had a right stick on it. The PlayStation Portable only had the left stick on it. So they enable the Vita and thereby the PlayStation TV to use the controller's right stick for something. And I use it specifically for the D-pad because that lets you control the camera in a lot of different games. Let's turn the camera off. And now we have to talk to people because people want to talk to us. Who's this jerk? Oh, this is the guy that found me. You're awake? How are you? Still in pain? I'm good. I collapsed. How rude of me. He is the hunter attached, or he used to be. A wyvern attacked him and injured him, forcing him into retirement. Oh no. That is why we sent for you. You were to become my replacement, which left me in a jam when you collapsed in the snowy mountains. I had no idea what I should do. A new village, new things. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like this, I need to just skip through all of this. I will say, like, if you don't know, this game was very tutorial heavy in the beginning because it kind of has to be. What do I need to improve this? Small monster bones. Okay. So, very tutorial heavy in the beginning. It's a lot. And it's important that you get through them because the tutorials were so important to be able to get through the game like a normal human being. Oh, I can't go in here yet. Boogie! Looks like the walking bacon baby has taken a liking to you. I call him Piggy or Poogie. Either one is fine. And now the Poogie follows me everywhere. But more importantly, whenever you pet the Poogie and do it correctly, you get good luck. You get good luck and you get extra loot when you successfully pet the pig. Hey Masahawk, welcome, and he says get with the times, play Rise. I have played Rise. I've actually played Rise on PC with some friends. But I'm actually showing off the way you can get PlayStation games to look right now. I'm actually not playing on an emulator. I'm playing on a PlayStation TV, which is authentic hardware for PSP games. Like, this is real authentic hardware, and it lets me use a controller and play the game on, you know, the full screen. And because of all this, like, this is the sharpest picture that you can currently get playing PSP games on your TV, and it does so with as minimum latency as possible. Masahawk says, "New Monster Hunter is better." And Macross says, seeing this game made you boot up Rise, and you like the setup that I have, Masahawk. Thank you so much. Omega 1190 says, "You need to boot up a PSP and Monster Hunter Freedom Unite." No, I'm okay with leaving Monster Hunter Freedom Unite in the past, and I will say that only because, like, now that I'm here, don't need to, like, now that I've played newer games, I don't need to do anything else anymore. Also, I wish I had the list of quests that I need to do. So let's do these. Yeah, let's go ahead and fight some dudes. And I'm gonna play until like 9:40ish. I'm not really gonna play very long. The only reason I'm playing right now is specifically because I'm trying to just collect footage of playing PSP and Vita games and PS1 games on this, so I can make a YouTube video with it later. Let's see, how do I... Okay, it is the... Oh god, this is slow. Like, I wish I could do this any faster, but it is actually preventing me from doing it any faster. Quality of life improvements, by the way. This is your item box. Back in the day, you only had 3 pages, and now you have infinite pages for items. It's great. Masahawk says he needs a golden Rathian heavenly scale. I am a little far behind to be able to do stuff like that, so, you know, good luck to you. But, oh, let's see, are there other options available now? Yeah, there you go. So, like, I'm a little far away from being able to help you do that. Omega says he'll never forget the forced animation. Oh, don't forget to wave at the hot air balloon. Is the hot air balloon here? Because sometimes it'll disappear, and that pisses me off. It's not here right now. I have to wait. What are some of the options that I can do? Camera setting normal, scope targeting. Scope targeting? Oh, but I'm using a scope. Aiming controls. Oh, yeah, for bow guns and stuff. Camera type. Oh, for bow guns and stuff. Let's see, bow gun, shoulder sight, and I have sound on boost. This is all fine. This is all fine. Masahawk just redeemed a hydrate. Let's go ahead and show him that we're gonna go ahead and hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate command. And that goes for everyone else too. Like, make sure that you guys drink water. It's very important that you do. All right, back to the game. Oh, why is my hydration so expensive? It used to be cheaper. All of the channel points have gone up now. I have some friends who have... some people who have been watching the stream for a pretty long time, so I've just adjusted the prices. But there's also other things there. There are also other things around that I am using, that I'm doing, that are cheaper as well, just for the interaction for the stream. And it's just to get people to use their points and stuff. Can I go up here? What happened to the shot award? So that's on hold for now because oh, what is the purpose of this quest, by the way, while I'm here? It's to slay 5 Geoprey. So the shot redeem is coming back eventually, but when I'm doing tutorial videos like this, or I'm recording YouTube footage for stuff like this, the shot will be put on hold. So, but if you do want to take a shot with me, come to the bar or come to our BGN game nights. If you don't know, I'm part of an organization called the Bronx Gaming Network, and we hold monthly game nights at a restaurant lounge called the Kama Bar Restaurant Lounge once a month. We're currently taking a break. We're going to announce some more dates soon for next year. So yeah, find me there. Buy me a shot to make me take shots. If you buy me a shot, I will drink it, like no matter what. So there is that. Macross says he's been to Macross has been to a few of them, and we get lit. We do get pretty lit. I just recently played a bunch of Street Fighter in one of them as well. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I got this. No, this way. With the circle button. Guys, remember climbing things in Monster Hunter? Masahawk says, use a wire bug. And I say, I wish. Oh, I need to drink one of these. Macross is like, DK a wire bug. God, and it doesn't even automatically go to the thing. I just have to press circle on it. BX Blanco says he got a little twisted in the last one. Immersive climbing. Yeah, I know. Press buttons and stuff. Yeah, I just, you know, the quality of life improvements are just better. No, you don't. That's a big one. Oh, God. I blocked that. Totally blocked that. And you have to, like, put weapons away and stuff. Never playing this game ever again. After today, never playing this game ever again. Actually, that's not true. When I was... one thing that I wanted to do... There you go. Yeah, I don't appreciate this game. I don't appreciate this anymore. Raw meat obtained, yes. This is exactly what I need. Because what you do is you take your portable spit. You put it down. You grill that meat, baby. No! Oh, I can't eat this. Let me see if I can eat this. Oh, okay, fine. That's okay. They took away the need for hot drinks and cold drinks now, so those don't take up space in your inventory anymore. Like, come on now. Everything is better. Here, let's try this again. God, I didn't kill it. Now I killed it. Remember to crouch before you, Oh, and I can't just hold the button anymore. All right, I'm gonna stop complaining about this because I do know how to play this and I remember how to play this, but like, yo. Is that even gonna hit? Okay, he's dead. Masahawk says he's going to be around, but mute, so he's going to be lurking. He's got to go back and study. I gotta say, play this with you and Lewis were some of the best memories of Monster Hunter. Well, I would play this, in school, like at the school library sometimes. So I need to kill 5 Geoprey. Is what I'm looking for over here? No, it is not. That's fine. I know what I'm looking for now. Let's see. He did a treasure... Masahawk did a treasure hunt one time. And 1 egg with a cheat got 99 eggs. Omega says I'm about to boot up the PSP. Let me see. Is this gonna hit anything? Yes! Amazing. Omega says he's gonna boot up the... Ah, you hit me. Jackbutt. Did not hit anything with that. That's okay. Not hitting anything with this either. And that Geoprey disappeared. Wow, this is tough. Missed. Going with Greatsword was probably not the best idea to start. Nope. That's not gonna hit anything. Got him. Okay, that was 3. Gotta do 2 more. Blanco says he didn't know Monster Hunter went back this far. Monster Hunter came out in like 2004 on the PS2. And if you want to play a difficult game, play Monster Hunter 2 on the PS2. Like, the AI in that game is aggressive compared to these games. But yeah, no. And also, like, if you've played Monster Hunter on like the newer Monster Hunter games, just continue playing those. Can I loot from this or what? Come on now. Got it. Perfect. There's other stuff that happened too. Like just this game is almost as bare bones as it can be when it comes to Monster Hunter and features, but yeesh. Oh, my weapon power has decreased. Can I sharpen? No, I cannot. That's okay. I'm gonna kill him. Or not. Got him. Oh god. Reminds me. Whetstones were not permanent. Like you had to consciously carry whetstones with you. And if you did not carry them with you, you would have to just quit the quest and do it over again. So, yeah, there is that. I'm gonna switch weapons to something a little bit less. I should have gathered, my mistake. I should have gathered, some small bones, but that'll be for next time. If I do play Monster Hunter again, like long term, the plan would be to just only do the single player content. I have a very terrible joke that I used to have. That was I only did the single player content to the extent that the single player content was completely done, and I got like a super end game piece of armor before I even got to the multiplayer content, which has the harder content in it. And I would show up to ad hoc party places on like voice chat and ask them, hey guys, like I'm just starting out in the multiplayer. Do you guys think that this, you guys think that I'm ready to do multiplayer stuff? And I didn't have like the most decked out armor ever. Here's one of those features that I was talking about, the quality of life features. Take reward and send to box are like things that came in this particular game. in Freedom 2, which this game is like the expansion of, take reward was the only option available. So if you didn't have room in your inventory for rewards, you would have to throw away items in your inventory. So yeah, like heavy stuff, like not even worth it. Ah, Silver World has been added to my movies. Would I like to save? Absolutely. So yeah, like that save file with like the decked out dude in the single player armor, I don't know where that is. I really wish I did though. Ooh, cats. I'm the granny that takes care of getting these felines work. You're a hunter, aren't I? Yeah, I am. I need cats for... This woman sells you cats. Ballooner, Woodwinds, Kickboxer. Oh, this one is for... Oh, these are for cooking. I can't hire any more felines. Why not? It's fine. Oh, this person tells me about the farm and stuff. Let's switch items. I'm gonna switch to Lance because cannot deal with this great sword right now. And, you know, like the item stuff, there is no item sets. So you would just have to manually deal with your items between quests. Alright, let's do this other quest, which is slaying the Blangos. And there's also a lot of just gathering quests to start with. So let's chill out for a while, right? Nope, not what I wanted to do, but okay. And one at a time. Alright, we got ball. Oh yeah, here is that that blimp that was being mentioned before. If you wave at it, oh, there's no monsters out, so it can't tell me. Oh no, you can kind of see it. It's like flashing a light. And what that does is if there's a big monster, it lets you know that there's a big monster nearby. Alright, let's gather some ball. There you go. Got him. Got him. Also, back in Monster Hunter, the areas were not one big area. It was all segmented, like how you see here. Are there any more? Here's one last one. Let's go get him, guys. Oh, see, so, like, you would run into problems like this where, like, if you did not correctly orient yourself around an enemy or something, they would just... You would just clip out of the area. But I will also say, back in the day, monsters would chase after you, and you could just go to a different area to hide from them. So they did change that up, and I think that's for the better. Let's just we're taking it easy. This is a nice little hunting trip that we're on, right, guys? No! Took you a while. So you see what just happened? If this was Monster Hunter DOS for the PS2, then that monster would just be all up on me at all times. I don't need more items from you, though. So that's okay. That's not an item I can grab. Right now I'm looking for bones. And, yeah, I'm just sort of looking for more bones. Have to press a button every time I want to climb. Perfect. Okay, so there's one more I can take. And I promise that there are more areas, I just have not gotten to them yet. Jeez. You take a while to kill them. Got him, finally. Jeez. All right, let's try this one more time. There you go. We got it. A well done steak. Thank you for cooking the meat. Oh, it's happening because my weapon isn't sharp enough, therefore it's going to bounce when I run at monsters. You know, this is like so beginning game that I have not done something like that in a long time. All right, cool. Oh, other mechanics too. Back in the day, you would crouch to gather items over and over again. Ooh, it's the Blimpa gun. All right, nothing else here. That's fine. No Blangos here either. Interesting. The Blangos should be in Area 8 though. Oh. God, I'm just remembering that back when I played this game, I would like remember exactly where all the areas were and what the numbers were for them as well. So it's been a really interesting experience. I think I need to kill like 5 of these. Oh God. Oh, I only need to kill 3 of them? Let me get my items back quick then. Oh, that one disappeared already. I didn't know I needed to kill 3 of them. I thought it was only 5. I thought it was 5, not only 3. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can climb up to the top quickly. Come on, climb up to the top. Climb up to the top. Climb up to the top. Can I climb up to the top? Like, come on now. Dang, I'm not able to make it. Sorry, like back when you look back here, there's like a dragon. Oh, I completely skipped it in the wrong place. Okay, that's fine. Bone, brute bone, brute bone, brute bone, bango pelt. Okay. Let's see if we can upgrade any of my weapons right now. I'll save. I think that's enough Monster Hunter for now. I did 2 quests. Ooh. Yeah, here we go. These are the cats that I can take with me to attack. Cats. I don't need mainly bombs. Bombs only. Mainly weapon. Mainly bombs. Strike and slash. So this is like the beginning, one of the beginnings of the cat system. You could take 2 cats with you to accompany you on hunts and stuff. Meh. There you go. I got 2 cats on me. Yo. No, I cannot, because this needs, I need 1 more bone for this. Alright, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Small monster bone. That's fine. So if you guys are just joining in, I'm Mr. Moro Streams. I love playing retro games on Twitch. Oh, cats. I love playing retro games on Twitch and making retro gaming content. And I'm currently just playing around with my PlayStation TV, which is... sorry, we're playing my PlayStation TV, and that is a console that plays PS1, PSP, and PlayStation Vita games on this TV. So what you're looking at right now is not emulation; it is authentic hardware. Okay, I don't need to talk to you that much, Mike. And I'm recording footage because I want to put stuff. I want to use the footage to play to make some YouTube videos. And let me see. Can I? Yeah, you don't need to rest. You need raises attack power, defense, attack and defense. All right. I don't need experience. I need you both to use your abilities and stuff. So let's do that. And I have a cat, and I have a cat that cooks as well. So let's see how this looks. Meat and taco. So this system, you would have to combine 2 different types of food to make a meal. And if you didn't remember, I love making like little reels with these meal videos too, so I'm always down to do that. Let's see, how does this look? It's a very simple meal, but oh no! I messed up! Why are there little chicks in here? All right, this is all good. So yeah, like that's just recording a bunch of content. Now the only thing left for me to do here is to get my trusty RetroTINK-5X remote and go into the settings a little bit so that I could show, like in the video that I'm using, it's component cables using a converter. It's set to 10, the input is set to 1080i, the output is set to 1080p specifically for not just streaming, but also to get the lowest possible latency out of doing this. If you put this on a TV directly through HDMI, you'll get a lot of latency through it. Let's see. So yeah, and it's, you know, these are the settings that I'm using for the horizontal sampling. This is what it looks like if you use Bob the if you know anything about retro gaming, you know that 480i and 1080i are notorious for adding latency. So if you Bob the interlace it, that like is a very quick way to play the games, and Bob offset -1 is a really good way to make sure that the game looks correct when you're playing it like that. And these are the other settings that I need to make sure that when I play that, it looks fine. And sorry for like boring you for this stuff like this, but this is actually stuff that I want to put out eventually. I've been contributing towards the 5X community with footage from the PlayStation TV, especially to get this where it needs to be. So I'm just really happy to be able to record footage like this. And like I said, I'm going to put out a YouTube video where I talk about this as well. One more PSP game. I'm going to go ahead and play not Crisis Core. Actually, I was going to say, you know, maybe I should play Crisis Core because everyone is playing Crisis Core right now. But Crisis Core is not an authentic experience for the PlayStation TV. It never came out on digitally on the PSP in the United States, at least. So this copy is a pirated copy. Sorry to tell you that. Is there any other pirated PSP game that I have? Peace Walker is definitely one of them, because I bought... Actually, is this? I don't remember now. This is probably not the copy of Peace Walker that I bought some time ago. Yeah, it's probably. It's definitely my pirated copy of it because it has a custom background. Sorry, so I did buy it physically. Here, and I will give you the proof, despite the fact that I no longer have my copy anywhere to be found since I sort of lost it. I do have proof that I own it, and I'll show that to you guys in a second. The collector's edition for Peace Walker came with these two pieces, and this is the Peace Walker art book, and this is the Peace Walker bandana. They're both still in their original plastic. I've taken a look at the book. I've never worn the bandana. It's still sealed. So yeah, that is, you know, my proof of purchase of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. But since that's the, you know, I would say something like, oh, I can play Crisis Core or Peace Walker on stream. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure because those are not my original authentic copies. I can also play Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together, since that's the popular thing to do now. But I have a lot of streamer friends that I've made in the last year who are really into playing Final Fantasy. So just for you guys, you know, just for my friends who do play Final Fantasy games, I'm going to go ahead and play some Dissidia, which is sort of Square Enix's take on fighting games or just Smash. It does not have Smash's gameplay, but it's sort of Square Enix's take on that sort of crossover game. Is this working right now? What did I do? And this is an authentic copy of Dissidia. There it is. gonna go ahead and put this Metal Gear Solid swag back. So, like I said, playing PSP games on the PlayStation TV with the Sharpscale hack, you get the exact thing that you need to get the you get the exact settings that you need to play the game in like perfect pixel accuracy. The only thing is that for PSP games, you lose 2 pixels, one on the top and one on the bottom. Not too bothered by that. You can pretty much see the whole game. I did that already. Where can I? I'll play through this again, I guess. And it has a weird battle system, I'm not gonna lie. So, and I'm happy, actually very happy that I don't have to play. Oh.
The goddess of harmony.
Let's let the man talk.
Chaos, the god of discord. Reigning from distant realms, the two gods had gathered warriors from all lands to lead them in savage war. Cosmos and chaos were of equal strength. It was believed the conflict would last forever. But
ew, it's Squall. If you guys didn't know, I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy VIII or Squall, so there's that. Hey, it's Cecil though. Cecil's my boy. Hey, it's Chaos and Sephiroth. The boys. It's the boys. Macross wants to know why I don't like Final Fantasy VIII. Because Final Fantasy VIII is not written well, and none of the characters were written well either. Not a fan. The music is great. The gameplay is fine. Triple Triad is amazing, and the graphics are cool, but cannot get past how terribly written Squall and friends are. All right, this is cool. I'm with it. So everyone's gonna like pair. Oh, they started it with that, but then, you know, Cloud takes the stage and everyone's mixing and matching now. Hey, it's Cecil again. Never played Final Fantasy 3, so I wouldn't be able to tell you about the Onion Knight. But I love Final Fantasy 4. Cecil's cool. Hey, and it's Butts. Why is Cloud fighting Sephiroth? Leave Sephiroth alone. He only wants to hang out with Cloud. Like, let him be. Also, why is Jack on the bad guy's side? Alright, cool. That's Golbez from Final Fantasy IV. Like, why is Jack fighting people? Jack is a cool dude. Despite all the lies that Titus wants to tell everyone. Kefka shows up and says, guys, we live in a fantasy society. Macross just says he recently completed Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games just because of how simple it is and they just tell the story. They're very effective at telling the story. It's very good. I really want to play the PSP version of Final Fantasy IV because that's like the best version of Final Fantasy IV graphically. And maybe for music too, I'm not too sure yet. I don't know why they have to specifically pair Terra up with all the other female villains, but here we are. Has Kuja done anything yet? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oh no! Oh god, this Oh no, I just had the idea to pair the X-Men theme song from the 90s to this to this opening. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Dang.
The balance was broken. Those who answered Chaos's call created an inexhaustible force. And, under vicious attack without relent, the warriors fighting for Cosmos started to fall one by one.
Oh no.
The conflict that has continued for eons is now about to end in Chaos's favor. The world has been torn asunder, sinking into a vortex of disorder. As for the few surviving warriors,
didn't I just do this tutorial?
I have been defeated.
Cosmos!
I could not protect the world.
What's going on? My body doesn't move as it should. I must hurry to Cosmos. Shape the future! I see. Before you jump into the customization menu, why don't you listen to what I have to say? Thank you, Black Mage. When you see a manual start icon at the bottom right of the screen, it means you can press the Blart button, or rather the start button, to open a help manual about that menu. If you get confused about something, try it out. You'll likely meet some familiar faces too. Sure, thank you, Black Mage. Who is this character from Final Fantasy VI? Congrats on your first accomplishment, huh? You don't know what that means? If you're feeling lost, that means it's time to check the manual. Pick accomplishments from the menu, and that's the third from the bottom, by the way, and press start. I'll teach you all you need to know. Thanks, Final Fantasy VI person. Alright, let's see what abilities I have. Oh, these are my battle abilities. So left circle does nothing, right circle is Red Fang, and circle is crossover for my air abilities. Okay. Can't equip anything yet. Oh, I see. Shield of Light is square, Shining Wave is right square, and air ability is Shield of Light mid-air. Can I equip anything else? No. Okay. Oh, right. There you go. Whatever that was. It's like chess. You move your piece. Oh, to be able, I need to be able to move to wherever it is that I'm doing. But I will lose points. Weird. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I have to move there, and when I get there, that it helps. These Kingdom Hearts looking as well. At the beginning of a level, you're given destiny points shown on the upper left. One move expends 1 DP, but you are free to choose by destination. Press X to confirm. Shape the future. I need to fight this guy to be able to get to the next place. So let's get it. Deal damage to my opponent to gain experience. Oh, okay. Oh, this is his thing. Okay.
Light, give me strength. Shine.
And I suck.
Give me strength.
There you go. I figured it out, guys. Game plays really weirdly.
The light is always with me.
So I took one action, now I have to take a second action to mannequins. Shadow entities employed by Chaos's forces as troops. Such shallow imitations have no chance against me. Yes, please. Great. So whenever I'm on the board, I have to clear this. Makes sense now, it just... the first one did not make sense to me. Only those with the courage and wisdom to know their own strength can triumph over the greatest of foes. Now. skills in your arsenal are randomly selected at the beginning of a level. Press square to access the list, and press X to use the skill. What does Master Eye do? Deal 20% damage to one enemy. Sure. Alright. I'm with it.
We'll fight with all our strength.
Oh no! There you go. I don't know what I did, but this feels okay because it's like the simple character, so I'm with it.
This victory will be remembered.
God, all I can remember is I played this game, and then I played Gundam vs. Gundam, and I was like, Gundam vs. Gundam is, without a doubt, the better game. Maybe I'll play that on stream one day. Any equipment you obtain can be equipped through the customization menu. Press triangle to open the customization menu. Ah, it's Steiner from Final Fantasy IX. All those items you've received are completely worthless if you don't equip them, and attempting to place weapons on your head isn't going to help either. Understand? If not, go to the equipment section and press the start. I'll give you a thorough explanation. I don't know why I gave Steiner that voice, but I'm with it. I did it! Prologue 4. Battle follows upon battle, yet the power to overcome countless foes is within reach. I have two choices. I can fight both of them by staying in the same lane, though. I can earn rewards if I manage to clear a level and have DP remaining. Open all chests or clear the level with extra DP. Choose whichever works better for the situation. I have 1 point now, 2 points. Let me see if I can fight them with by doing this, because I don't want to end up with -1, but I will if I have to. Got him! I don't know what I'm doing.
The light is always with me.
I'm glad that they make you play Warrior of Light first, because I feel like everyone would just go for Cloud to start. Okay, so I can do two at once.
We'll fight with all our strength.
Shine!
I don't know what I'm doing.
Shine brighter.
Shine! Shine!
There.
I give my all to this sword. Prepare.
There you go. Alright, that was cool. I'm with it. I did my limit break.
The light is always with me.
Also, yeah, sorry, wrong version of Final Fantasy, but this is not the guy who would go, Chaos. I must kill Chaos. Similar dude, but not the same dude. Actually, has anyone here played, oh god, what is the name of the game? Final Fantasy Origins, not the PS1 game. Warriors of Light? Final Fantasy Origins? Whatever, it's like some new game. That's like a kind of a remake of Final Fantasy 1, but kind of not a remake. And it plays like a... Oh god, what is that game? It's a Japanese game. But Macros, you know what I'm talking about, right? What manner of fiend is that? It seems unlike the foes I've faced thus far. Press R to enter scan mode and see the details of the level. Shape the future, can I? Oh, I cannot. Oh, I can only use it once per thing. False stalwart. Yeah, you play as Jack Garland. Obtain the power ring. Okay, let me see if I can... It's Quistis from Final Fantasy VIII. She's like one of the 3 characters I like from that game. I see you've obtained an accessory. Well, what you have in your possession is a basic accessory. Thus, all you need to do is equip it for it to improve your skills. It's obvious you have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry. I'll give you a proper instruction on the subject, so please open your manual by pressing start on the accessory menu. No thanks, Quistis. I'm good. Just because you get dubbed by main characters doesn't mean that I have to sit around too. Stay getting dubbed, Quistis. Cosmos says, remember, Warrior of Light, even in the darkest of times, there is always a light. Believe in your own radiance. Never give up. There is always a way. Cosmos? Cosmos! Snake? I must find her. I have no time for these interruptions. Special accessories give me an advantage. Equip booster accessory in battle, and when conditions are met, the effectiveness of basic accessories is increased. Great. I have nothing else for you.
Give me strength.
I don't know what I'm doing. No, it's not that one. Oh, Sam Pop, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate that. My notifications are turned off because, what is this music? Thank you so much for the sub, and for subbing for 10 months, and you're on a 2-month streak. Incredible. You have access to the Mr. Moro emotes in chat, so go ahead and use them. My notifications are turned off because I am currently recording this for like future footage. So, you know, there isn't really going to be any of that stuff that you would normally see in my chats, but if I end up playing a game just to play a game, that stuff will definitely come back. Cool, I completed the first chapter. Someone learned Cure, story bonus. Cool, cool, cool. Warrior of Light. But as we all know, If you guys don't know, Sam Pop's favorite emote is the Dorito one.
I have been defeated by chaos.
No!
The god of discord. Chaos.
I must kill
His
chaos.
brutal powers destroyed the balance of all things, threatening the fabric of reality itself. All existence is on the brink of doom.
Don't gotta tell me twice, Cosmos.
10
Let's
of you
go.
remain, and you are the last hope left to this world.
Oh, there were more than 10 of us
Implore
before.
you,
Cool.
obtain the light that even in a broken world could never fade. The light of the crystals. The crystals embody the strength to face despair. With 10 gathered, there is hope yet.
Why is
to
Terra in the
save
live
world.
stream?
The path to your crystal will be perilous and different for each and every one of you. But you must believe in and follow your own path.
Of course, Squall's by himself.
Even if you know not where that path leads.
Not a problem. I've always gotten by on my own.
If the treasure were really
A little
that easy to
dramatic.
find, it wouldn't be a treasure hunt, would it?
Good
We're horsing around,
save,
though.
Zidane.
This isn't the time for games. It's time for some serious fun.
You don't have to worry. I'm here with you. If it gets scary, just believe in me.
I'm counting on you.
The paths to our crystals may be different for each of us. But we've strength in our allies.
You tell him, Cecil.
And if we put that strength together, we'll have nothing to fear.
I don't know. The god Chaos is leading his forces of disorder, and they're headed straight for us. But I'm ready for whatever comes my way.
The tougher the enemy, the more fired up I get.
I thank you all.
I'll see you soon, Cosmos.
Though what remains of this world is on the verge of collapse, I must hold it together until you find your crystals. Forgive me. I want to be with you, but allow me to rest. Then soon.
Cosmos, your radiant light shall always be with us.
This isn't real time. This is a cutscene. That's okay, though. It's close enough. Very cool. Let's do one more chapter. A new tale has been added to story mode. Oh, I skipped that. Whoops. Did not mean to skip that. Alright, I can do Warrior of Light, the prologue. I can do Final Fantasy 1. There's the crystal from Final Fantasy 1. Believing in an end, the warrior faces the darkness, and this is where it all begins. Final Fantasy 2, there's Final Fantasy 2's crystal. Separated from his sworn comrades, he must pursue his own future. Final Fantasy 3, there is the Onion Knight and their crystal. The boy and girl are swept into battle, not knowing the true meaning of strength. Hey, it's Cecil, my boy Cecil. With his Final Fantasy crystal. As a friend heads down his destined path, the knight is tested by new bonds. There is Butts. His name is actually Bart, but Japan doesn't have a way to write Bart, B-A-R-T. They wrote it ba-a-tsu, Butts. So when you like say it really quickly, it's Butts. The Wanderer sought treasure, yet in the hands of the enemy, he finds ... Final Fantasy VI, a very smooth crystal because they use magicite in that game. Her powers puzzle herself most of all. All she wants is to understand what she is. Here's your boy Cloud, looking very sullen. Even surrounded by allies, he feels unease. Soon, creeping shadows bring his trial. This is Materia. I don't know what that is. It's probably just a weird looking gunblade. The lion stalks the savannah. Actually, yeah, the lion's like a lone soldier devoted only to duty. But there are several lights that guide him. Not playing this version. Zidane, separated from the Wanderer and the lion. What can the thief steal from the world? And Titus in The Road to Tomorrow. Different from Bonds and Dreams, there is only one reason he fights. So I'm going to play the least... I'm not even gonna say it. Just whoever I think is the coolest is between like Zidane for me. Bart's is cool. Cecil is cool. Warrior of Light is like very basic. So it's like between Cecil and Bart's and why is everyone looking down and sullen except for like 2 people? Titus is problematic. I have a lot of streamer friends who are playing through Final Fantasy X right now, and everyone's just like, Titus, come on now. It doesn't have to be like this, Titus. Actually, let me see, because I was very excited to find out that there is a surround sound option in... Let me see, is there a... There is no... Oh, sound effects, sound volume... Play plan. Okay, so there is no like surround sound option. I was very excited to see that there was a surround sound for Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. So I will definitely going to take more part in that. All right, like I said, whoever's the coolest character is between like 3 people. I'm gonna go with Cecil. You know, difficulty 1, I'm with it. I like Cecil. Cecil's cool, by the way, like very, very cool in this game.
The power of darkness and the power of light. Within the Knight Cecil dwells 2 opposite powers. One who values the bonds of friendship. Cecil has been journeying together with Tidus and Firion. But he has yet to find a clue to the crystal. As the seeds of misgiving take root in his heart, a shadow approaches. Could the words from the dark emissary give hope to Cecil?
I'm gonna be very real with you all. I don't enjoy this game anymore because 2 things. Pronounced Cecil? Absolutely not. And second of all, Tidus?
Yet still the true path eludes me.
This is his dark knight form. I think it's really cool.
What must I do to find the crystal? The world isn't waiting for me to.
You seem to be in a pensive mood, Cecil.
Aw, it's your boy.
Lose yourself in the fog of doubt and reverie, and you will never reach the crystal.
My name is Golbez. I have a deep voice.
But a dream.
I lose my way because it is a dream.
What exactly do you think the crystals are? The true brilliance of the crystal is not visible to the eye. Casting about your gaze, will not reveal a single mote of its light.
What does that mean?
Cecil, where are you? What are you doing?
If you want to know the secret of the crystal, follow my shadow.
Are you alright? That was Golbez, wasn't it? Isn't he sided with Chaos?
He's also my brother.
Be that as it may, he's with the enemy. What did he say to you?
He said he knows the secret of the crystal, that I should follow him if I want it.
Cecil, this is hard for me to say, but lower your guard, and the darkness may lead you to a trap.
That can't be.
Come on, guys. What's going on over there?
Let's go. Titus is getting impatient. It's better to forget what he told you. I don't want to see my friend walk into danger.
What should I do?
I don't appreciate whatsoever that they are naming characters Cecil and Titus. Actually, now that they called it Cecil and Titus, I can show this to other people and be like, hey guys, like, they call him Titus in the game. Like, this is officially how you're supposed to pronounce it. Sorry, I'm actually searching Anime News Network so that I can find here we are. So that I can find out who these voice actors are. I'm pretty sure one of the voices is Johnny Young Bosch. So let's find out. Young Bosch, not Young Bosch. All right, cool. I'm on his page. He plays Furion in Dissidia Final Fantasy, but he doesn't play anyone else here. I would have thought that like his voice was Cecil's. Cecil. The heck is a Cecil? Let us be off, Cecil. We've no time to waste. Of course. Cecil is a slow-growing character, but can freely change jobs during battle. Aerial HP attacks change him into a paladin, while ground attacks make him a dark knight. Shape the future. Use the analog stick and circle to perform different moves towards an enemy, away from an enemy. That's fine. I just need to know how to charge at an enemy, you know? I see, so that makes him, like, go towards the person immediately. That's good, that's cool.
I follow the path I must.
I'm with it, Cecil. I am with it. If I sit here, oh, here, and then here, and then the end. Perfect. Obtain Dark Sword. Nice.
This ends for you, not I. Forgive.
I don't know how to dash. I really just do not know how to dash. I was lied to! I don't know how to dash towards things. This is really bothering me. I really want to do that tutorial again. Actually, here's a dumb question. The tutorial's not available. The manual is not here. Oh, come on. I need a new move. I need a new move. This is not the move.
May you find peace.
I'm also playing this like I would play like, ooh, what you gotta tell me, Chocobo? I play this like I would play Gundam versus Gundam, so I am not doing what it is that I need to be doing. Ah, I skipped it again. More damage is nice. Below opponent. While below opponent. No, that's okay. No summons yet. Oh, okay. Away from a foe. Cool. We're with it.
This ends for you, not I. Forgive. Darkness be with me. Darkness.
Well then. I need to learn how to do this so I take less damage.
I will not stop.
He's so cool. Alright, I can do 2 enemies here. Perfect.
This ends for you, not I.
It is Swall.
Comes judgment. Guide me. To the sky. Fleeting blade.
And I failed that.
To the sky. Fleeting blade. Beneath the light. Comes judgment. To the sky. Beneath the light. Comes judgment.
Deaded.
I knew I would triumph.
And I wish, you know, the only thing I will say about Final Fantasy IV is that I wish they would incorporate this mechanic into it where you had to, like, use... Sure. Where you had to, like, use both Paladin and Dark Knight stuff, and that, like, the Dark Knight stuff was a little bit more involved in Final Fantasy IV, but otherwise it plays pretty well. There, I made the mic a little bit louder. No. I can make it even louder. Here it is. This is a good level. The Emperor says, "So you are quite the thespian, Golbez. So, do you think we can lure him in?" "Not to worry. I know my brother. His faith is easily won." "Good. I am counting on you." The secret of the crystal. What's wrong? What's the matter, Cecil? Something on your mind? Shut up, Tidus. No, nothing at all. Let us hurry. The crystal may be near. ... Brother, can I believe you? How many points do I have left? 3. So I can do 1 on... I can do I have to do those 2, but then the second one is items and stuff. I have to choose between completing, like, getting everything and completing the stage, because there's a lot of items and stuff in here that I feel like I can pick up. Connect with an HP attack, bravery falls down to 0, then automatically restores the base bravery. Watch out for break while bravery is replenishing. The more HP damage is solved, the slower bravery will be replenished. Slam opponents into the walls to inflict major damage. However, you can't inflict the killing blow this way. I just need to know how to, like, rush at opponents again. Broke. Done. But he's even got spikes on his calves. What's up with that? He's so cool. Also, spoilers for Final Fantasy IV, apparently. Like, they really want you to have beat these games before. Dang, you really had to do Terra in like that? Not okay. I did too. I do remember playing this on the PSP though. I played it some time ago. They have nothing to teach me. Oh no. Dang.
I knew I would triumph.
The enemies here persisted. How are you faring, Cecil? What? Oh, I'm fine. Thank you, Farian.
This ends for you, not I. Darkness be with me.
That is X stuff.
Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky, bleeding blade. Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky. Darkness.
That hurt.
Darkness be with me. Darkness be with me. Darkness.
Oh, I need to hit him more. I really do not know how to use that.
Beneath the light. I knew I would triumph.
Learned air dash. Okay. I want to know how to use air dash then. Oh, I -2. Jeez. Press triangle while quick moving. I don't know how to quick move to dash towards your foe. You move faster when performing a free air dash. That's fine.
My blade will lead me to the light.
Okay. Well. That is not correct then. Just building up the...
Beneath the light. To the sky. I know my course. To the sky. Beneath the light. This will seal it. The moon leads me. Light and
Deaded. Very cool. Cecil's cool.
May you find peace.
Inaccessible until the mode is cleared. Dang. Alright. That was a waste. Ugh. Great. I keep skipping things. It's Riku. Ah, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Sorry. What I mean is the shop's been open. Congrats. You probably have more or less get how the shop works, but just in case, I'll give you a refresher course. Just come by the shop and press start. I'm good for now. I need armor. Oh, it's obviously here. Power of Darkness 1 out of 3. I need to change the play plan. Throw a weapon, major damage if lands near opponent. Perfect. Is there anything new for me here? No. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. He only has Slash and Radiant Wings in Paladin mode. Is there a way to help manuals 1? No. No, my stats. How do I find out what the controls are? I guess I just need to get out of this story and do something else. So that's okay. Zero destiny points. That's unfortunate. All right, Macross, take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming in, by the way, and watching me struggle through through Dissidia. Cutscene.
What you doing out here?
I was just thinking about what my brother said.
You mean that thing about the secret of the crystal?
The same. I wish I knew what he was trying to tell me.
Then why don't you just go ask him?
What?
That's what you really want to do, isn't it?
Yes. When I think about the risks my brother must have taken to come see me,
Save it, Cecil. You want to see him. That's all that counts.
But Furion was concerned that...
Who cares what Furion says? All that matters is that you come back in one piece. Let me worry about Furion, okay? Just hurry up and go already.
Truly? Are you sure?
Try listening to your friends more often.
Thank you. I'll not be long. You've my word on it.
Family. So, how will I explain this one?
I need to find some answers, not only for myself, but for everyone. I must hurry to my brother. Oh, okay. So, turns out Cecil, I'm looking up the voice actors now. Cecil is played by Yuri Lowenthal, who is the voice of Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man, made by Insomniac Games. That was pretty nuts. And Garland is played by Christopher Sabat, also known as Piccolo and Vegeta. There's a lot going on here. All right, cool. Let's keep playing. I do want to get to a point where I can say that I finished the story, so.
I mustn't coddle the weak. Target. Darkness be with me. Darkness. Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky, fleeting flame. Beneath the light. To the sky. Beneath the light comes judgment.
What is he running on? He's dead.
A knight's path never ends.
Oh, I get free Destiny points if I win within 10 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do that.
I mustn't coddle the weak. Target.
I'm not winning this within 10 seconds.
Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky, fleeting flame. Beneath the light. Beneath the light comes judgment.
Took longer than 10 seconds, so that's too bad. I'm probably going to have to come back at some point to, like, beat these again so I can get the proper things going on.
This ends for you, not I.
Ow.
Darkness.
Oh, not me. And I screwed that up for sure.
May you find peace.
The Chocobo homie is letting me know. Do I want the summon or do I want treasure? I'll take the summon, why not? Call me whenever you need me, I'll lend you my light. Carbuncle. A summon stone is a special item that enables you to call a summon during battle. Press triangle to open the customization menu and equip the summon stone. I will go ahead and do that. Hey, it's Rydia, young Rydia. You found a summon stone. It would be wonderful if you could become good friends with everyone. If you're worried about bravery, leave yourself in their hands. Just set a summon, and when you want to call in their help, press R and circle. I'll tell you about them in the summons manual. I'll go ahead and just equip Carbuncle.
My blade will lead me to the light. Halt. Halt. Beneath me. Guide me. Beneath the light.
I don't know what I just did. There you go.
Light and darkness cast along. You fought bravely.
Engage to find their true form. I think this is the boss battle with Cecil, with Golbez.
So you've come, Cecil.
Why tell me the secret of the crystal?
And why have you come all this way? Most likely for the same reason. A brother cares for his kin. Cecil, I am here to gauge whether or not you are worthy of obtaining the crystal.
Worthy?
Indeed. That is why.
Two lost souls wandering in the dark.
It's X-Death. He is a tree.
By brotherly love. I did not expect you to be bound yet to the other side, Golbez. You are a fool and a coward, longing for the light.
It's none of your concern.
On the contrary, feeble mortal. For it is I who shall punish those who betray us.
I won't let you lay a finger on him.
Cecil.
I don't know if you'll deem me worthy, but at least I can show you my strength.
Why is Golbez so large?
You would willingly defend a traitor. What fools you are. The both of you. You and your ignorance shall return to the void.
Whatever that means. So X-Death is the boss from Final Fantasy V, and Golbez is the boss from Final Fantasy IV. They're both the bad guys. When X prompt appears, press X to chase after the foe. Yeah. I honestly don't know.
Suffer in the rift within you.
Target.
Done. I don't know what that was about.
May you find peace. My brother is not the same as you.
There is no difference. Light and dark have the same root, as do harmony and disorder.
Disorder. Like the way he talks.
Why has the crystal not appeared?
What's wrong?
You took on X-Death yourself, without depending on my aid. You've shown you have the ability to achieve what you desire. The crystal shines upon those who exhibit the strongest will. That is its secret. Seeing you as you are now, I thought you would be able to obtain it.
Dang.
I only fought him for you. Please, won't you join me?
What?
I must tell my friends what you just told me. They too seek their own crystals. Once the crystals are gathered, the battle will be over. Then you and we could...
Enough! I am merely your shadow. I could not accept the darkness, yet I do not belong to the light.
Deep.
You disappoint me, Cecil. Like this, you will not receive the crystal's eternal light.
Brother. Why?
I think he just told him that to, like, get on his nerves or something. Is this the end of the story? It can't be the end of the story. Destiny Odyssey 4. There is no sin in questioning oneself. Failures, once overcome, bring forth hope, so long as he continues to move forward. So there's more story. You disappoint me. I don't understand what he seeks. What am I to do? Attain the Dark Helm. To fight a phantasm girl. Oh, I can dodge, though. And I can use EX mode to get out of whatever I'm getting hit by. Oh.
Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky, waiting blade. Beneath the light comes judgment. Darkness,
Oop. Wrecked. How you gotta do Terra dirty like that?
You fought bravely.
I just gotta win this battle and I get an extra destiny point. Okay.
I'll do it. Darkness be with me. Darkness. Beneath the light comes judgment.
I'm getting wrecked. I'm about to die. Oh, because this is like a tough one. And I died. This is like a tough boss. I see now.
Is this the end?
So not only is this like... Yeah, I'm gonna flee. It's time to flee. I should have known. Super waste of resources and stuff.
I knew I would triumph!
I mustn't coddle the weak. Target! Darkness be with me! Darkness! Brink of anguish! Beneath the light comes judgment! You fought bravely.
What is battle gen? If I'm reading this message, it must have created accessory through battle gen. Nothing requires you to read further yet with a deeper understanding of battle gen. Alright. Like, he explains nothing to me. But he explains nothing to me except that something's been activated, and I'm like, alright, anything else? Anything else for me? Well, I don't have enough points, I guess.
My blade will lead me to the light. Target.
Oh, it's evil Cecil.
Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky. To the sky. Waiting blade. Guide me. Beneath the light comes judgment. Darkness. Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath Guide me. Beneath the light. I follow the path I must. I should return to my friends, but... Brother! You came!
To set you on the proper path.
What?
You cling to the skirts of your companions. Is that the sign of a strong will? The crystal will never shine on those who always depend on others. You must act alone to accomplish the goal you have been given.
Sounds like something a villain would say.
I cannot abandon my friends if they are in need. All I want is for us to look for our crystals together.
So I see. In that case...
What are you...
Now do you see? The bonds between people are unreliably fragile. The friendship you believe in is nothing but an illusion.
Brother.
What have you done? It's like Golbez is just fucking with him. Lighten up, big guy. Did you really expect this to be a cakewalk? Checked. So you were listening. What a hassle, huh? Dealing with these types of relationships is the pits. I am Cecil's enemy. That is why I will not leave him again. Sure. Just sometimes you gotta let things go if you want them to succeed. Indeed. And what is it you intend to abandon? Jack, don't talk about letting people go for them to succeed. You're a failure of a father. Just look at your son.
Still confused?
Cosmos.
That's not Cosmos, but okay.
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not once did I doubt that we could find the crystals by working together. In fact, I believed cooperation to be the only way. But my brother, Golbez, says that I must seek the crystal alone. Have I been naive to think we could work together? Is the bond I have with my friends really only an illusion?
Do you look to me for answers?
Huh?
The crystal does not shine on those who only depend on others.
Sounds like something a villain would say.
Your brother says is absolutely true.
How could that?
Do not be troubled. Cast your worries aside. For that which you seek lies near.
What?
You already know in your heart. To depend on others and to work together with others. Are they the same things to you? I know that you can reach the light because you are worthy.
Cosmos, does that mean...
The answer can be found inside you.
I must do this.
I feel like that was a villain that said that, but okay. A little bit misleading. I must return to the people I trust. The answers are with them.
This fair. Beneath the light comes judgment. To the sky, fleeting blade. Darkness be with me. Darkness, brink of anguish. Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light.
There you go.
You fought bravely.
I needed to fight the two enemies and not get the treasure. Alright.
I mustn't coddle the weak. Darkness be with me. Pulse. Pulse. Beneath the light comes judgment. Beneath the light comes judgment. A knight's path never ends.
Alright, there it is. I'll break some brave. Good night, Masahawk.
My blade will lead me to the light.
Like I said, thank you for coming in.
Comes judgment. To the sky, fleeting blade. Beneath the light.
Oh. I've been broken.
I will not stop.
I know that I must fight no matter who my opponent might be.
How is this fair? Darkness be with me. Darkness be with me. Darkness, bring up air. Beneath the light comes judgment. Guide me. Beneath the light.
Deaded.
Another path never ends.
Do I have my HP? I can use some more HP. This should be the last battle.
There is a different air about you. You seem to have made a decision.
Yes. I will return to my friends.
What?
Brother, I do not travel with companions to cover my own weakness.
Hey, it's the whale ship in the back.
Gives me strength. They encourage and support me. I travel with them so that I can aid them as they have aided me. A certain strength can only be born in the presence of my friends. That's why. This is what I believe.
It looks as though our differences are irreconcilable.
Brother!
You are a knight. If there is such determination behind your thoughts, prove it with your blade, my brother.
We're out. I'm with it.
It's because I have friends that I can fight.
Huh.
Both light and darkness give me the guidance I need. Thus. I can turn darkness into hallowed light. Behold!
You're naive, Cecil. Even knowing betrayal and despair, you would depend on the whims of others?
I swear on this blade, I will not be dissuaded.
Could they not do that in real time? Uh-oh. Now I know how to dash towards people. It's holding R and then pressing triangle. There we go. Uh-oh. Done. I did it.
I follow the path I must.
I've defeated my own brother.
I see the strength of which you spoke.
The crystal. This is ours, brother. We found this light together.
Spare me the falderall. You found that on your own.
But...
This is only the beginning. Do your eyes see as far as the light shines?
What a cool little story.
Brother. No matter the hardship, I'll face it head on, together with my friends.
I mean, you just did this whole thing by yourself, but whatever.
With you as well. Because our bond is my guiding light. My mind will not waver.
It was right to give him space. Now we see his true colors. Indeed, he is a betrayer to the last. I suppose it was only a matter of time until he became aware of the light within him. Nevertheless, we must resolve this issue before Shinryu makes his move. What is Shinryu? That's interesting.
After the fierce battle with his own brother, light finally shines on the gentle knight. Whatever trials and tribulations he may face, the belief in the bond he has with his friends shall never fade. Under the crystal's gentle glow, he makes a wish that he and his friends might overcome this adversity, and that someday he might walk alongside his brother again.
Cool. Their roads divide, but will converge again. The hopes they bear lightens their steps. The time flows peacefully, if only for a while.
You should have seen it. Just in the nick of time to save the day. And then I bumped into you guys shortly afterwards. And that, my friends, is my story.
Titus always trying to tell his story.
Guess what? The story continues.
Cloud, you're a jerk.
Huh?
Thus, with crystals in hand, the warriors assembled around Cosmos to defeat Chaos and save the world.
Let's end this fight. Here and now.
No. It has already been settled.
What does that mean?
Your fate is to fall into true darkness.
I feel like I'm being lied to.
Cosmos!
Hey, it's Chaos.
Chaos.
For all your wandering.
Hey, it's Keith David.
Still, you end up in purgatory. What a shame, Cosmos.
This is not for you to decide. What they must know is true darkness.
Your wish shall be granted. I will extinguish all light.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Cosmos!
The world is unchanging. Powerless beings fall into the shadows of despair.
Okay.
And be gone.
A new tale has been added to story mode. Excuse me? What's the new story then? Oh, I can just do all of these things and it'll play. Alright, cool. Cool. So, I've been playing this game for like an hour. I should have changed my stream category to Final Fantasy Dissidia if that was going to be the case, but it's pretty late. I did want to play a PS1 game, but it looks like I'm going to have to do that at another point. But basically, I'm Mr. Morrow Streams, and I have been testing out the capabilities of this. Let's take a look. I've been testing out the capabilities of the PlayStation TV, which is this little thing here. And I have been connecting it to the RetroTINK-5X through one of these one of these HDMI to component converters to be able to unlock like the true power and resolution of this thing. Dissidia looks pretty good, except for the cutscenes. You can like back in the PSP, you could not really tell those were cutscenes, but I'm sure now like you see it and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely a cutscene. But yeah, it's been good and interesting. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in tonight, and thank you all for saying hello and hanging out with me and everything. I'm gonna use all of the footage that I captured today to make an optimal settings video for the PSP because of that. But in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we are going to we're actually going to raid a friend of mine named Jaco. He is currently playing Just Chatting, so we're gonna go ahead and find out what it is that Jaco is playing. Otherwise, guys, it has been really good to see all of you, and especially the beginning, because it was really cool to get all of you guys in here. Otherwise, have a great night. I don't know if I am coming back on Sunday. I will be out Sunday. I may not come back until Monday, but if I do come back on Sunday, I will try to stream. Otherwise, guys, have a great night, and I'll see you guys later.